Great stuff, altyd lekker lag met Bun en Bunny. Nou, dit is Dinsdag wat natuurlijk beteken Survivor Tocantins en wat gisterand se episode so opwindend gemaak het, was die gekonkel, die leuns en de tall tales. En Tashi Tagg van TVSA is weer terug saam met ons en ook kan die dood Survivor aanhanger Nazia om so 'n bietjie te gesels oor gisterand se episode. En ons lyne is ook oop 08391333728. So kom sê vir ons wat jy gedink het van gisterand se episode. Maar nou voor ons wegspring, kom ons gaan kyk eers hierna.
Previously on Survivor. At the newly merged Forza tribe, former Timbira members, Coach and Tyson, put together an alliance. And they targeted one of their own.
I was thinking of getting rid of Brendon.
While Sierra and Brendon also tried to pull in the Jalapao 3.
I think we go after Coach.
Setting the stage for a showdown between Brendon and Coach. And the old Jalapao tribe found themselves in an unlikely position.
Would you say that we're in control of this game right now?
We're definitely in control of this game.
At the immunity challenge, Tyson won his second immunity in a row. And at tribal council, Brendon thought his plan was in the bag.
If anybody has the hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
And didn't play his idol.
8th person voted out and the first member of our jury, Brendon.
Blindsiding Brendon and leaving Sierra in an alliance of one.
Brendon, tribe spoken.
8 are left. Who will be voted out next time on Survivor?
Exciting stuff. Survivor Tocantins last night on SABC3. And Tashi Tagg from TVSA is right here. And also Nazia, good morning and welcome back to Expresso.
Thank you.
So, as I said, I can't stress enough, it was exciting with all the tall tales and the lies and the deceiving going on. But I think the biggest thing of last night, Brendon was voted out and it was complete blindside. Did you guys even see that coming?
Yeah, it was really disappointing.
Yeah.
Really disappointing. Everyone thought Coach was going. I mean, it was his time to go, so... Yeah, it was really disappointing.
Yeah, I was as blindsided as Brendon. Like, I got so emotionally invested in Coach going. Like, I was even visualizing us here today going, woo, he's gone.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, you know, it happened. I mean, Brendon was so surprised he didn't even play his idol.
But that's the shocking thing.
Yes.
He sat with his idol and he was all chuffed that he found it earlier on.
Yeah.
And now... You know?
That's how convinced he was, and I was too. But then afterwards, once all the emotion, we were actually chatting about it before, once all the emotion was over, then you can kind of look at it and see, well, there are reasons that they obviously did that, you know? Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot easier for them to vote Coach out at a later stage than Brendon, because, I mean, he's a very strong competitor.
Yeah.
And he was so close to winning the immunity idol, so that's another thing. I mean, for JT to compete against him in challenges is a lot tougher than Coach. I mean, Coach has won nothing so far.
Exactly.
No,
so you would definitely say it was kind of a strategic move to get rid of him.
Definitely.
Yeah, you see, that's where I would fail in this game, is because I would get so emotional. I would want to get rid of him, and that's where I was at. And then afterwards realizing the more logical move. Also, remember, Brendon said Coach is quite predictable, and that's obviously they all think he's nuts, and that they can handle. Whereas Brendon was. You know, the episode was actually called The Biggest Fraud in the Game. And that's, I mean, I didn't think Brendon was so sneaky, but they obviously, did you also not think so?
No, I think Brendon was a straight-going guy, you know, he looked like this easy-going guy. But anyways, we're talking about Coach's boy, you know, he came up quite a bit last night, especially with his tall tales around the campfire.
Well, that's why they didn't want to vote him out. They enjoyed his story so much. I mean...
So let's talk about a bit of those tall tales. I mean, are there any truth to the fact that he said that he was dragged into some huts in the Amazon and tied to a stake and beaten with clubs, and then he was in and out of consciousness and dragged himself out? Seriously?
I think he watches too many movies.
Yes, he's got his own, this whole own, I mean, in his mind, I can't actually work out whether he believes, I think he actually believes his own stories.
He does.
So...
His near-death experiences.
Yes.
But you know what? I would listen to him now. I would think it's ridiculous, but I am also willing to say, all right, man, you know, if it does come out and it is the truth, then I would say, okay, well, big up to you.
We'll give you a hand,
We'll give you a hand, but right now it just sounds utterly ridiculous.
Remember TVSA, who was on Survivor Xtra, like in episode 3, she actually said that he has delusions of grandeur. She thinks, and it's absolutely, he has these like grand visions of himself.
Yeah.
Another thing I noticed last night is when people do something well, have you seen the expression on his face?
Yeah. It's like, I could have done it better.
Yes, it is. It is. So I think that he
The
just...
Dragon Slayer.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on a little bit. We're talking about two strong contenders in the game, or they think they are, Stephen and JT. What do you guys think about them? Do you think they're in a good position at the moment?
Yes, they definitely have the game in their hands. I think so. Because, I mean, look there last night, they made the call, the final call, to say who was going home.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, what's worrying me about that is that Tash seems to be left out of that little bromance, doesn't she? So I'm interested in seeing what happens with her, the girls in particular, Tash, Erin and Sierra. Where are they going to go and what's going to happen with them? You know? Also, Tyson... Nazia was saying before that he's doing very, very well in the challenges.
Yeah.
So
he's a strong one to watch out for.
Yeah,
definitely.
And what about Sierra? Let's quickly talk about her. I mean, she's battling a little bit, you know? She's not very much liked at the tribe at the moment.
She's lost the only friend now, so... Yeah, so
Yes.
I don't know what's going to happen with her.
Yeah, I mean, is she inevitably doomed? What do you think?
I don't know. I would say that she needs to up her game a little bit. You know, somehow. I'm not exactly sure how because you know I'm not there.
What is she supposed to do?
But that's the thing, you know. Is it her attitude? Is it just who she is and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, and I really like her, and I feel I actually find myself feeling quite sorry for her from the start when she struggled with her health.
She just needed to be a bit more assertive, you know. You can't be like too submissive and just go with the flow with everyone. You need to sort of stand your own game, and that's what she never done. So now she's suffering.
She is. Yes.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Yes. And she's looking very puffy.
And she's looking very puffy.
Hey?
You wouldn't think so, you know.
Yeah, like she's just woken up every moment. That's the other problem I'd have on that. Everyone always sees you in those moments.
Exactly. Tashi, Nazia, thank you so much once again for joining us. It was always lovely to chat to you girls.
Thanks.
So remember, catch Survivor Tocantins next week, Monday on SABC 3, 7:30. Exciting stuff. Also, let us know what do you think about our topic of discussion today, or our topic today, Coach, on Facebook. Let us know what you think about him. But right now, you can also be here and chat with us on a nice light note, and here's how you can do that.
If you're a Survivor superfan and want to share your thoughts, rants and raves on the new season of the show with us, then this is your invitation to join the TVSA editor, Tashi Tagg, right here on Expresso.
She comes off to me as kind of the
He's like a geek.
You know you're not going to be the first to go.
Here's what you need to do. Send us a message or video clip telling us why you'd like to be on Expresso. Email it to expresso@expressoshow.com and remember to include your name and contact details. Survivor Tocantins runs from Monday the 27th of June. See Tashi Tagg and our special viewer guest every Tuesday. It might just be you.